Alright guys, so I'm going to put this at the beginning of the video just so you know. The premise of this video was to hopefully take the reverse lockout part from this super shifter and use the longer rods or levers from this 70 slip fit style Mopar shifter. This is to compensate for the longer throw of the pistol grip. The hope and dream was to mix the parts together, have the reverse lockout of this shifter and these rods. Well, I found out, I figured this must be special, the reverse lever. So I tried using it with these, and it still wouldn't work. Well, as it turns out, all of the levers in this shifter are special. So, there's a lot of bumbling and stumbling in this video, and I end up failing. But the fact is, I will say, I learned how to take a Hurst shifter apart, put it back together, re-grease it, fix it. I learned how to work a Hurst shifter. And I'm going to still upload this video so that way you guys can learn. So, hope you guys enjoy, and I'm sorry it didn't work out, but we're still going to try something cool. We're not going to give up. Alright guys, enjoy. Hey guys, how's it going? Jed Scott here, and today we're going to do something kind of cool. Well, kind of tonight now, but the weather in Kansas has turned to crap again, so we're going to work on Jezebel instead of Dad's car. So what we're doing here is we are getting the 4-speed even closer to being ready. So, of course, there's my 70 pistol grip for a bench seat or non-console that Dan Brewer hooked me up with. An original unit. This was the crappiest one he had. He sold this to me quite a while ago. It's got the crack in the lens, which I like, and then the chrome isn't perfect, but it looks really good to me. So it was mounted to this shifter. It is a Competition Plus unit, but it is not the correct shifter for a pistol grip, and normally I don't care about that, but I learned that the pistol grip has its own mechanism, and that is right here. You see, there's the longer shift levers that go on a pistol grip shifter. They compensate for the super long handle. Excuse me. And the issue here is this is a slip fit style shifter. And whereas this is an original, it'll work, but someone's drilled holes in it to mount it to a normal shifter, and it won't fit in there anymore. And I want something that's got a tighter pattern than probably an old used original. This thing don't feel like it's wore out, but I'd like to fix that anyways. So what I got is my Hurst super shifter, and these puppies right here normally have a shifter that's about this long, and they have the reverse lockout, and I like this. So the idea is we're going to take this puppy apart and this puppy apart, and we're going to put these levers inside of this mechanism. So we got the 6-pack, or not the 6-pack, but the pistol grip levers here inside of the super shifter, which has a bolt-on style, which works with my pistol grip. And this thing works nice. You know, there's your 1 to 2, or it's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then when you want reverse, you pop that down, and there's reverse. And then when you don't want reverse, you pull that up, and no more reverse gear. So that'll be nice when she sees the drag strip. So I think that's what we're going to do today. I'm going to show you how to take these apart. I watched a guy do it on YouTube. I need to rewatch his video, just get freshened up, and give him a shout out. He's a super cool guy. Really instructional video on how to take these apart. It's actually pretty simple, actually. Pretty amazed. I'm going to try and not mess this up, and I'm going to do my best to make this as instructional as possible for you guys and myself. So, I think we're going to get to work on that. I do know, I will go ahead and give you a heads up, so I know you got to take the dust cover off, and of course the bolt, and then you have to spread this case right here. You can pry it open or spread it with like a coupler and a bolt, excuse me again. And then you pull that piece out, and then you take there's a pin in there you knock out, and then take that bolt out, and pretty much everything just slides on out. So it's pretty simple. So we're going to take a shot at it, and we're going to try and make our own shifter, more or less. So I hope you guys enjoy. So what we have here is we made a bolt to press these two parts apart. Well, to press them apart and then make the bolt, but got a bolt and a nut in there, and that's just going to pry these two sections apart. I always got to turn the wrench the right way. Of course, the camera starts rolling and then everything starts to mess up. This thing was working fine, and I started the camera, and now it ain't working with a crap. Pretty normal stuff. Yeah, now my wrench won't even fit in here. That's funny. Oh boy. Also forgot to remove the dust cover. There it goes. We lost a washer. It's really interesting how that works. There we go. First, we're not really separating the front of it, we're just separating the back of it now. There we go. Now we're cooking with butter. Now we'll just press or put this back together. There we go. Now that Hurst shifter's apart, you can see all the fancy doodads inside of it. Remember, that was there. Really tight fit, so we're going to put this in our apart pile. Just tighten those down. I don't want those going anywhere. Alright, if I remember right, the next thing we got to take apart is we got to knock this pin out. And the pin comes right out. Look at that. There's your pin. This thing already wants to slip right out. So what we are going to do is take this nut off. Let me run over and get the right tools. The right tools, I mean, be on camera and look like, oh, I got the right one. Anytime this camera isn't rolling, I'm actually pretty competent about being a mechanic. As soon as the camera rolls, things change completely. You forget your wrench sizes, you forget how to turn left or right. It's just amazing. There we go. And there's the washer. It stays with that, just like so. And now this should all, yep, oop, we want that shim. Alright, so here is the internals of your Hurst shifter. What a mess. What a mess of parts. So now that we got this one apart, I think the thing to do is to just keep it together for the most part. Matter of fact, we're going to take these down. Alright, so here is your sprung steel, one of your shift plates. See, it's got that curve because it's sprung. That goes right there. And this has a little bit of play in it. Not very much. And then there's this one, which has less play. And this is the special reverse lockout. It is special to this shifter. Yep, these are all good. And then of course this is your pin. That's basically what lets the Hurst shifter work all nice and cool. I think I'm going to spend some time cleaning this up, and I'll show you what it's like when I'm done. Alright guys, it's a brand new day and we're going to try this again. Our goal here is to take our 70 slip-in style Hurst shifter, which takes, we have a pistol grip Mopar in here which has longer shift levers than a standard Hurst shifter, and we're going to take the reverse lock out of a super shifter and add it into this one. Actually, it's more, we want the bolt-in style, so we're going to take the levers out of this shifter, put them in this one, but keep the reverse lock out from this one. It'll be a Frankenstein of a shifter, but if we can succeed, this will be perfect. So I'm going to lay everything out. I watched a few videos just to re-comfortize myself with this stuff. Alright, so we got you, and then we got you, and then we got you, and you, and here's the parts we cannot use. Move you. This is the standard reverse lever, and its shim. These will not be used. So then this guy is moved out of the picture. Be right back. I'm sorry, I don't like listening to commercials on the radio. When I got the radio going, I want to listen to music. So let's get you, yeah. Alright, so, damn, this is not easy. There we go, look at that. Alright. So we got these laid out, and these flip on top of our shifter. And then we got our fancy one here. We're going to lay them out in the same fashion. Last night I was doing this, and I may have a few things backwards. We're going to find out in the course of today. Alright, and there's all your parts. It's a lot of parts, that's for sure. So, we're going to start with, I don't know why I took this out, because this is staying. So the first things first, we're going to add that, and then we know we have to reuse this one. And then we're going to skip forward and go to this shim, and then this guy, and then right here. I think this shim is too thick. Yeah, I think this one's going to be too thick. Wait, which one's the thick one? Oh, no. Oh, okay, never mind. This is a learning process for me. So, yeah. I'm not going to promise this is going to work. I really hope it does. And that seems to be fine. We're going to use this one. Alright, so far so good. Get everything half-ass lined up. And you just get everything slid right into place. And then take your handy dandy punch. Try and get everything lined up again. This is the tricky part, is getting all these lined up again. I'm going to take our pin. Tell you what, I'm going to cut this until I got this together. So guys, I'm sorry I wasted your time. I'm going to go ahead and probably upload this video anyways, but moral of the story is the stuff in this super shifter is different than a standard Hurst shifter. You have to use the super shifter parts with the super shifter itself. I didn't know that, but now you guys know. Don't be trying to take parts from that guy and put it into your regular Hurst shifter. What we're going to do is we're going to put this 6-pack shifter back together and try not cry, because trust me, I feel like crying because I've spent way too much time on this, you know, and I gotta remember how this one goes.